Your lady has an interesting chapeau. I love your hat. Okay, cool. Well, for intents and purposes of my career, I think we could just move on and call it a hat. But it's... My girlfriend goes to therapy. It's not my fault, but have you ever been to therapy?
Yeah.
Maybe it's more of a shaman situation. Is that... Thank you for wearing shorts. A lot of these people are wearing long pants, and I'm like, I can't see their hairy calves. And yeah. What do? You dress like a bike messenger. In a cool way. You own a what? But let me tell you, when you meet new customers, your girlfriend should not be wearing a pet on her head. Did he propose somewhere? How do you get married if there's no proposal?
We have to get married to stay together in this.
Oh, how romantic. Where are you from?
From France.
She's Czech.
She's Czech. Okay. Well, we got someone. Yep, someone from. I got this, dude. How did you meet your boyfriend?
Because of Star Wars.
Whoa, shit! That phrase has never been said before. The force is with you, sir. All right. At some type of convention.
Instagram. I follow the page. It's pictures of girls who like Star Wars.
Oh shit! So.
She's the only one I ever clicked.
Yeah, I was probably the only picture posted on that thing. Yeah. Did you message her?
No, we just liked back and forth.
Yeah.
And then comment.
Uh-huh.
And then message.
Get to oral. What? Are you guys married?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. It's just like your story, only with some romance. What? You got a badass look. Goddamn. Do you have a macho job? What do you do?
I'm an operator.
Like a surgeon? What does that mean? Heavy equipment. I know what someone who looks like if they don't operate heavy equipment. These fucking four. But the wife. When you saw him, you must have been like, holy shit, this is a true man, right?
Oh, we met in high school.
You met in high school? Okay. Did you get your face tattoos in junior high? Did you have those? What do you got on your...
I have Odin's horns right here.
Odin's horns, dude. He would fuck all you guys up. And then what's on the other side?
A bee.
A cute bee would fucking kill you dudes. Was anyone in special ed? Just me? Oh, shit! The two toughest guys here were both in special ed. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I'm fucking tatted to shit. Did you have to take the short bus to school?
I actually got picked up in front of my house. Not only picked up in front of my house, but I got wanded too.
So they went to make sure you didn't have any weapons?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you think it was the face tattoos? How did you know each other?
We're in a band.
What kind of band? I'm getting like a Hootie vibe. No, metal. What was it called? Okay, that pissed me off. Did that piss you off, dude? Yeah. Was it all songs about like green energy? What was the? Maybe you guys will start another band. Maybe Recycler. The Devil's Green Initiative. Solar Drone. Are you guys married?
Not to each other.
Not to each other. Okay. Whoa, Republican. What do you do? You're fucking giant.
I'm in the electrical business.
Okay, cool. Wow, that sounds shady as fuck. What, are you an electrician?
No.
Oh, cool. Can I take a second and pitch a product to you? It's called Solar Drone. And... You two a couple, sir? Used to be. Oh, good. So you guys dated, right? And then you broke up. But you didn't do it correctly. And how long ago did you break up, sir? 1 week ago. Oh, good. Yeah, tickets are $20. How long did you date? 10 years. Was it a slow breakup? Like started around 9 years ago? How long? Do you live together? Do you still live together? Perfect. What, that's a tough breakup, right? Like, we're breaking up. I'm going over there. One time, I broke up with a woman and then we were living together and we still slept in the same bed. Do you guys do that? Okay, I lied about my situation. I wanted to find out. maybe you should talk to like a counselor or something. I could help you guys if you want me to. If I could. These two are married. What's the secret to a happy marriage, sir? Love. Google it, dude. Are you single?
Yes, very single.
What's the difference between single and very single?
I think after a few years you get...
After a few years, yeah. I'm about to finish the show. Please make it a little more depressing. Well, that's cool. There's definitely upsides to being single. Have money in the bank account. Okay, cool. It sounds like you were dating a prostitute at some point. What do you look for in a woman besides an IUD? What do you look for in a woman? Okay. Have you ever fucked a clown? Well, what do you do?
Get scared of women and don't talk to them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I meant as an occupation. Why don't you just get on an app? There's an app, and I bet you'll meet someone you love on it. It's called Curlers. And it's a lot of women, most of them are in your early 80s, but what do? You look like you might have a macho job then. Just a firefighter. We're going to work on your self-esteem a little bit. That's the most macho thing you can do. I mean, obviously it's a little under comedian, but I feel like the wife, when you first met him, did you know he was a firefighter?
No, actually.
Really? What a bonus, though, right?
Right?
Yes. Huge bonus. Okay, well, settled. She's got a pole at work too. She's a stripper. There's 3 types of men. Okay, firefighter, macho. Someone who could kick the shit out of a Viking. I don't know how to describe my look. I think you look like a sex master. I don't know. Did you propose in a romantic fashion? So, what was the location?
It was an airplane.
And that's romantic, right? An airplane with the kids and the bare feet. All right. Where were you flying to, sir?
Boca Raton.
Cool. Wow, that's a hip place for dead people. All right. Maybe you were visiting a relative?
Her grandpa.
You wanted to fuck at a grandparent's place. All right, yeah, I got it. You could have proposed the day before the flight. That's what kills me. Did you get down on one knee?
Yeah.
That's love, because that is filthy carpeting. That's a bit of a Storm the Capitol vibe up front. All right, where did you propose, sir? Santa Barbara. Whoa. I didn't even know they had a terminal out there. What? What's your occupation?
I work in politics.
Cool. Hey, great job, by the way. Everyone. Is your boyfriend in politics?
No.
What does he do?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't have a boyfriend?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay. Have you ever dated someone who's like a different age than you? Maybe someone older? Maybe a congressman? Have you ever, where did you guys meet? Did you guys actors?
Yes.
And in politics?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, okay. That's supposed to be surprising, but it's not. Would you date an actor? I've taken acting classes before. I found the male students very unappealing.
I prefer comedians.
Cool. Wow, you have great taste. I haven't seen taste that good since I checked into the hotel I'm staying at. It is decorated impeccably. Enough room for 3. Went with the undershirt for the show. It's like, we get it, dude. You're fucking fit. All right. Are you the girlfriend? How do you think it makes him feel when you laugh as you answer that? You're both so good looking. Someone at some, you know what I mean? It must have crossed your, all right, well. I'm jealous of your physique. That's why I made a comment about it, okay? You're probably jealous that I would have probably closed with Laura, or with Ashley, but. Do what? Oh, I was fine with just the bit I got, yeah. What's your name, sir? Matom? Oh, shit. Okay, I wouldn't have made fun of you if I had known such an ethnical name. And you've never met anyone just throw an M in front of the word Tom. Is it M-T-O-M? The button, mutton. Oh, okay. Well, way to make up your mind halfway through the fucking show. All right, well. Oh, that's way better. Why did you let me say M-Tom for 20 minutes, dude? You have a girlfriend?
No.
Oh, you're gay. Okay, do you have this is probably going to be my last show for making that mistake. Are you guys a couple? Oh, shit, okay. Well, you're both very attractive. And drinking, so don't speak too soon. Did you go to college, sir?
Yeah.
What did you study?
Psychology.
Psychology. Oh, so you could be a therapist.
Yeah.
Are you a therapist?
I'm in school to be.
Oh, that's crazy. Don't you think that it's alarming if a therapist is is really like into horoscopes?
I'm in the horse.
Are you really? Oh, okay. Maybe therapy's not for you. Such a Virgo. What's he do?
I make ice cream.
What's your ice cream company? I'll fucking plug it, turn shit around. What's it called?
The bent spoon.
The Bent Spoon. Oh shit, okay, to kind of cater to the junkie crowd in Philly. All right, yeah. That's great, dude. The slogan is, it's addictive. I've developed a crush on your girlfriend, dude. I don't know. We'll let her decide. She should base it on who's funnier in the next 45 minutes. What's your name with the beautiful girlfriend? And what's your girlfriend's name? I dig your vibe, man. I see what Rosalina saw in you. What do you do, dude? What's your job? Or what kind of instruments? Guitars? I'm a music lover. I never remember Jerry strapping on the chromatography and just really. Sir, hair. Do you know what a chromatography is?
I suppose that's something to do with what things are made of. Right?
Oh, he supposes it has something to do with what things are made of. You're thinking of matter. Tell us what chromatography. Obviously, this is the type of thing that drew Rosalina to him in the first place. Jeez, are you a scientist? I'm going to work on your self-esteem throughout the show. But yeah, I think Rosalina, what are you doing? And actually, have it be a thing. What? Absolutely. Wow. Yes, there's a lot of Democrats here tonight. What do you teach? Oh, you approve of that, sir? You can't talk. Well, Rosaline can teach you. Does Brett speak Mandarin? No, he doesn't respect your culture. All right, well, I feel like I sleep with a person too soon. How long should you wait? That made me a little bit hard. How long did you wait?
3 months.
3 fucking months? Jesus Christ. When did you move here from Utah? How? 3 months? We're lucky if we get out of the building. What, just fucking global warming. We might not even be here in 3 months. I've never had a relationship for 10 years. I've been in, relationships that feel like 10 years, but I've never... Do you recommend... Maybe that's what I should be doing. But that would mean I would meet someone and then, I don't know how to put this nicely, ejaculate in the fall. Is that what you recommend? So August, September, Halloween? It is. It's a period where I would be holding myself frequently, yeah. I lost my virginity on a waterbed. Maximum level difficulty. That's how they fucking train Navy SEALs. Yeah, and that's why I get hard during high tide. It's
possible.
What's that?
Waterbeds are like 1986. When did you lose your virginity?
It was in a museum.
Ow!
Whose parents had a waterbed, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I would believe that. Okay.
Okay.
I needed an explanation.
Yeah. Okay. You owe everyone an explanation why we're. Do you have any advice to get over heartbreak? Time? Oh, okay.
That's not funny.
Well, it's not your job to be funny.
Wait,
Yeah.
let's go back to the waterbed.
Okay. Cool. Maybe I got a second show, but then after the second show, we'll hit the waterbed. All right. She goes to bed at 8:30. What's wrong with that? Well, Nana, obviously that's fine during the harvest, but what's wrong with that? What's that? What's that?
Some people
Okay, well, first off, I can tell you're up past your bedtime now. You're yelling at me. Is that what you do? You teach special ed?
I'm a vice principal at a high school.
You're a vice principal of a high school. Okay. Well, that's a very noble occupation. But the reason, speaking of special ed, we got fucking Tourette's over there. Yeah. I'm not a teacher. Shut the fuck up. Is that your boyfriend? Husband? Husband. Okay. What do you do, sir? Your wife has such a noble occupation.
Police officer.
Police officer. Yep. Oh shit. Okay. Well, where are you cop? Yeah. That dude is 100% a criminal. Did you see it? Yeah. Have you had a speed chase? Does that guy look fucking familiar to you? I swear to God, he is shady as shit. You get good press. Canadian cops get, you know what I mean? No offense to American cops, but you guys get good press. Where did you guys meet? Oh, okay. A bit of a... This is fun. We're going to be subpoenaed. Dude, you're a fucking peeping Tom, dog. Why was he in your backyard? Was he living there with that beard? Was he living there?
His name is Tom, so he's a peeping Tom.
Oh, okay, this is all evidence. No, why was he in your backyard? During COVID. Oh, right, when stalking was legal. Right. I remember that. But you're going to crumble on the stand. You're not answering. Where did you meet? And if it's illegal, please, we've got a lot on our hands with this situation here. Okay, see? You guys met on Zillow? Do you live in Ann Arbor?
No, an hour west of here.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll get an atlas afterwards. What? Who are you with?
This is my wife.
Did he propose in a romantic fashion?
I was actually shocked and a little bit scared.
Shocked and scared. Okay, yeah. How long had you been together? Is that why you were shocked?
Yeah, 10 years.
Why were you scared? Stenographer, type this out because I feel like this might be. Why were you scared?
He took me on a golf cart ride. It was dark. Get down there, I had him unfamiliar territory.
And plus, you'd only known him for 10 years. What do? You look like you're into sales.
I'm in technology.
In technology sales. All right, well, never been wrong. Are you with your wife?
I'm with my girlfriend.
Does your wife know about your girlfriend? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm joking. It's part of technology. Where did you guys meet? I'm trying to meet someone. I'm not sure if it's going to work out with Aunt Susan.
We met playing ice hockey.
I've never heard of co-ed ice hockey. It sounds like some type of Canadian scenario. But yeah. How long, at what point in the game did you ask her out?
After many games.
Oh, okay. I would have asked you first period. I would have asked you out. Would have been your last period because I would have impregnated you. All right, so I bet you proposed romantically because you're Italian.
Yeah, it was the most romantic.
Oh shit, Italian and modest. What was the location?
Actually, the location was in our home.
Doesn't even sound romantic, to be honest. Were you surprised, the wife? No. No? Oh, really? Okay.
She wasn't a hostage.
She wasn't a hostage. Okay, cool. Yeah, no one even thought that, although we're quite certain she was now. Good Lord. Well, I'm going to finish my show, but afterwards, we're going to talk to Homeland Security about your immigration situation, and then we're going to free the woman you're with. All right. Why would you think I was hostage? I don't know. Maybe because you make her dress like you? I don't know. Sorry, is that your girlfriend?
No, it's my best friend.
Where do you meet a friend that you must be attracted to? Where?
We are both attracted to the same guy.
You've seen me perform 5 times. Have you ever seen me get out of this? What's your name, sir?
Joe.
What is your name, the female friend?
Steph.
Steph? Okay, cool. God damn it, Steph. We're vibing, aren't we?
I think we're vibing.
Oh, shizzo! Wow! What do you do, Steph?
I'm starting a company.
What's the company?
We're designing a weighted blanket for dentists.
That's a great idea. I hope to someday watch you on Shark Tank and then also look beside me and then we're watching it together. And yes. You're like, oh, I gotta tell you something. Joe's gonna be really mad if we don't have sex. And I'm like, well, fuck, I don't want to upset Joe. You know what I mean? Although if he was upset, I know just what I'll give him. A weighted blanket. What's your type, Steph?
I don't have a
You don't have a type. I'm like that too. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, if I had to just pick one French word to describe the love of your soulmate, and obviously, entrepreneur with. Was anyone else in special ed?
Woo!
Sir, what was your infliction?
Not good reading, not good writing.
Not good reading. Yeah, you work on your English a little bit too. Sir, you also have an accent?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from England.
What do you do?
So we're performers.
Oh, you're performers. Oh, cool. Okay.
When we're not performing, we're doing everything else.
When you're not performing, you're doing everything else. All right. Your schedule, it sounds like you're slammed, dude. How would you describe your performance?
Just the creative style of whatever the audience wants.
Yeah. Wow. The creative style of whatever the audience wants. As a performer myself, I can tell you that approach is going to lead to exactly what the audience does not want. That's really. Is that your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Where did you propose?
England.
Whereabouts in England?
Cornwall, so like Southwest.
Oh my God! As always, creatively giving the audience what they want. Are you friends with this guy?
Friends and brothers.
Okay, wow, that sounds like the cult type thing to say. Friend, brother, and co-pilot in the pod. We are all three. Do you have kids, the brother?
No kids.
No shit. Okay, fuck, dude. That's my new thing. I do crowdwork and I'm really invested. Oh, fuck me! Why? Do you want kids?
Yeah, we can try it.
You've been trying. Oh shit. Okay. Talk more about that. What? So that means you're not using contraception. What do you think of this guy's sweater? He uses it as a contraceptive. What do you do?
I'm an actuary.
A lot of these fucking dumbasses don't know what that is. But I know what it is.
Explain it.
Well, where should I start? Wouldn't it be more fun to see what they think it is? Lady hoodie. What? No, I'm joking. I was kidding. Dude, you know I'm kidding. You know what I mean? This is how I express love. Okay? I consider you a friend and a brother. Who are you here with this evening? How do you know each other?
We're related.
You're related. Okay. Cool. This is taking longer than I hoped. This is what they did before 23andMe. They would have. Andrea, do you want to take the heavy lifting on these questions? What? All right. Hey, by the way, I got this. What's your name? The aunt.
Aunt Susie.
That's a little formal for me. I think I'll just call you Suze. How long lost?
Like 28 plus years.
So what rekindled you guys?
It was her birthday.
Okay, it would have been her birthday for 20 fucking years. Yeah. Holy shit, that's a long ass to-do list. You're like, hockey player, are you and your girlfriend similar ages?
I'm substantially older.
How much older?
6 years.
Andrea only doesn't even consider that one. She only celebrates birthdays every 20 years. So that's 3 months to her. Do you have a girlfriend, sir? Do you think that response is going to speed the show along? What do you think? You have a couple girlfriends. Wow, I did not see that coming. What? How did you meet these ladies?
Friends.
Yeah.
Friends in college. Yeah.
Okay.
Friends.
Yeah. Just say that 3 different ways. All right. Well, you're not ready to commit to just one?
No.
Okay, that always goes well. Well, I had my heart broken. This happened a couple years ago, but I still haven't healed.
Potato.
What's that? Potato. Google that expression and see when you're supposed to use it. I don't think that was the right time. Have you ever stared a young man in the face, connected with them over heartbreak, and have them say, potato? I do see what they see in you, though, sir. Women love a good communicator. My ex, the woman that broke my heart, let's call her Potato. What's that?
I didn't take the COVID shot.
You didn't take the COVID shot. Oh, shit. I know, I'm microchipped to shit. Thank you, Bill Gates. Parateacher?
Yes, sir.
Are you still a parateacher?
Still doing it.
Whoa, in a special ed class?
That's right.
It's so tough. That joke is for people who've been vaccinated. I'm sorry. This is for people who voted for Obama. The parateacher. I'm Pedro, right?
Yeah.
Peter to the unvaccinated. Have you ever dated anyone insecure?
I had an ex-wife. Yeah.
You had an ex-wife. Oh, well, let's get into that a little bit later. You must have got married so young because you look like a young man now.
No, we dated for 7 years? 8 years?
7 years and then still couldn't make it work. I'm just digging your vibe. What's your occupation?
Construction finance bullshit.
Construction finance bullshit. Do you think it's self-esteem problems? Is that what went wrong in your marriage? Did you go to college?
I did.
Where did you go?
Washington State.
What is up with your attitude, dude? He did this. He goes, Washington State. Is it your girlfriend? Is she making you feel bad about yourself, dude? What's going on? God, I wouldn't want to meet you before then. Were you on a fucking ledge? All my friends went to college. They had a little more pride than you, and I could not. I became a model.
He was a model too.
Okay, I'm the show. I can't stress this enough. When he puts together 45 minutes, then definitely he should talk about it. But until then, all right? Yeah, let Daddy talk. All right? I'm this close to hooking up with your ex-wife. All right, so just out of principle, what do you look for in a woman besides an IUD? What would you say? Too much? Oh, okay. You're not in charge. Yeah. Comedy might not be for you. Does anyone here teach special ed? Anyone else teach special ed? No, I'm kidding. What's your name, the special ed teacher?
Julianne.
Do some of your students have to take the short bus to school?
No.
Lucky for them. The short bus is brutal. I had to take the short... Oh, yep. Sit tight. What, Juliana?
We taxi them in.
You taxi them in. Okay, cool. Do you think that helps me set up this next fucking joke? Thank God I got 10 minutes on taxiing in disabled children. May I discuss special ed just one more thing and pay you a giant compliment?
Sorry, we don't call it special ed anymore.
What do you call it in Utopia? What do you call it?
Inclusive education.
Inclusive education. Yeah, that'll stop them from getting bullied. Inclusive. Julianne? Juliana. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's my career hinges on saying that correctly.
My grandmother's name.
That's nice. Say hi to Nana. Oh, got a question. Yes.
My middle name is my other grandmother's name.
Okay. Wow, that is so boring. All right. What's your other grandmother's name?
Anastasia.
Anastasia. Wow, I feel like I have Anastasia. I feel like I have Anastasia because that story's so forgettable. All right. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex, that's beautiful. It's very simple, one syllable. Doesn't that... I don't know if this little bit of information will change the way you treat me, but I was not taxied in. Yeah, so... Did you propose? Was your wife surprised?
Yes, I proposed on a rooftop.
On a rooftop. Wow. All right. So she only had two choices, really, right? Pick one, baby. How did you meet your girlfriend?
She was dating one of my friends.
She was... We're not here to judge, okay? We're here to ridicule. What, that happened to me, the same situation when I was in high school before I had a moral compass. How long were you dating his ex-friend before... Dude, you brought this up, man. You could have said Bumble, dude. You could have said Bumble. You were dating his friend, right?
Yes.
Let's call him Gareth. And how long did you date Gareth for?
4 years.
4 years? Okay. Listen. I don't know if you guys think I'm doing warm-up for Ricky Lake or not, but it's kind of a weird response.
There was a few years between.
Oh, a few years between. Open with that, dude.
It wasn't that bad.
No, I don't think it's that bad. These people do not care for it, but No, but that happens because you're in the same scene, right? And there's only, what, 10 million people in the Seattle area? So, how long have you guys been together for? Do you know your numbers? Okay, cool. Well, that's beautiful. Where did you meet? And then I'll tell you if you're together. Instagram. Wow, the old traditional tale. I've met people on Instagram before, and I've had sex with them. Because I was smart enough when asked to say, we are together. Oh, shit. Hey, what's up, dude? I got a couple turtlenecks at home, man. I get it. They consider me one of the best turtleneck comedians on the planet. And let me just tell you guys this, and this is the first time in probably 7 years that I wasn't wearing a turtleneck myself. In the turtleneck community, our lyrics get so cold so easily, but beyond that, high level of competition. So by him telling me that he's wearing true turtlenecks, to you guys is like, oh, that's not good. To me, that's really insulting. All right, it's really. I know the answer is ski lodge, but where did you meet your girlfriend? I'm fascinated by astrology as much as the next guy trying to get laid. Oh, what? Jesus Christ. Are you okay?
Yeah.
What's wrong? Because you halfway through that's...
I am too, though.
Oh, you're into horoscopes?
I was.
Oh, you were? Oh, okay. Cool.
I haven't tatted on me.
You haven't
Where are you?
Where I'm on stage trying to work. Where are you? Unfortunately, I'm painfully aware of where you are located. Anyways, you're being a bit of a Scorpio. All right, well, you should really put your alcoholism into perspective. This is far more of a situation. You have your coat on. Yeah, a lot of the other men have disrobed a little bit, but I had you ever dated anyone wearing a snowsuit before? Was that that's sexy on the first date, right? To like unzip. Does anyone teach special ed? What does that mean? You decide if a kid is happy or not? Yeah, okay. Is there another special ed teacher?
I had 2 special ed meetings today.
Just 1 second. What were the meeting? Are you a teacher?
Yes.
Oh shit! You kept that on your coat. The fuck? Was it with an evaluator?
Yes.
Really? Two of your students might have to go to special ed?
They are going to special ed.
They are going to special ed. Wow, you cold motherfucker. Where are you from, sir? Well, you don't even have an accent. Where are you from, Linda? From France? You don't have an accent either. It seems like you two are on the run from something. Yeah. Are you surprised they're both from France because they don't have an accent?
I knew, actually, because they introduced themselves before.
Oh, whoa, we have a whole fucking accent situation over here. Where are you from?
From Germany.
It's cool you guys can sit beside each other. No, I think that's great. Forgive and forget. Right? Because of the thing you did. All right. What's your job? You have the most German job. Oh, yikes. You dudes up front. That's why I got into comedy. Did you meet at work? A lot of people meet at work. A dating app. Well, that's the new way to do it. I've never done that myself. It's never really come to that, but I know you guys have. You three struggle with dating apps. So what app? Is that where the woman asks the guy out? That's Bumble. Oh, fuck, you're a bit of a pro. When you meet someone on an app, at what point do you delete the app? That's what would you say? You answer first, sir. 2 months? That seems a little long. I would date it during the appetizer if I ever went out with it. Yeah, that's called charisma, fellas. Anyone here vegan? Really? I thought Portland would be like a big vegan thing, you know? Do you have a girlfriend?
I just got married 3 months ago.
Did you propose in a romantic fashion?
It was romantic.
Where was it?
We were staying in a fire tower lookout on top of the rock.
Fire tower lookout? So you guys are park rangers? What? I don't... And did she anticipate it?
She was about to propose to me, but I
She was about to propose to you. I thought you said veganism was dead. That is the move of a... How would that work, though? Would she give you the ring to give her?
She said she was going to like pick up a pebble and like...
Oh, okay. By the way, things are going to turn around, dude. Honestly. A lot of men would find that emasculating, but I would be totally emasculate. No, did you ever teach older special ed?
No, I like little kids.
Yeah, okay. You know, male teachers aren't allowed to say shit like that. Where did you guys meet? I don't think you're allowed to be here. All right. Are you the same age? You're not the counselor, are you, sir? I know what you're doing is illegal, dude. But how long have you been with that guy from Catch a Predator? How long have you been? When did you guys wrap taping? How are you, sir? You're with your girlfriend, right? That's nice. Okay, because you have a real fucking unsettling vibe. I'm sure you get that. We got fucking Catch a Predator and Forensic Files over here. Sir, where did you meet your girlfriend? That's what everyone wants to know. Where did you meet your girlfriend and where will you bury her? No, where? I was in special ed. I'm dyslexic. You're in special ed? What's your name, sir? Matt. Matt, before I didn't know you were dyslexic. I didn't know I would like you. I apologize for calling you pedophile 6 times. Okay? All right? I still think you're a serial killer. But where are you from? Persian. Oh, okay. So from Iran? Yeah. Oh, okay. You tried to throw me off the trail. What? What's that? It's called Iran. Oh, what did I say? Iran. Oh, okay. Do you think this attitude causes a lot of the problems globally? But you live in New York now? Oh, good. What? You do? You? Do you say I? Do you mean E? Is there anyone here that is a therapist? Do you specialize in anything? Do you find that you will talk to, you'll be giving people advice, and then in your head you're like, oh, we do that too? Are you a hypocrite? Yeah. Don't you think this is important? That both people have the same sexual appetite. I feel like no one talks about that.
I would say a lot of couples don't talk about sex, period.
Okay, cool. Getting back to my question. You know what I mean? Someone's like super horny and then another person is my ex-girlfriend. Don't you think this was the least sexy thing that I've ever experienced in my life? My ex-girlfriend, I would be like, you know what I mean? I'd like, you know, kind of make a move or suggest we should have sex. And she'd be like, oh, sure, I can rally. Yeah, it's rough. I don't think legally a therapist is allowed to say that to somebody. Tim, what would you say a common hurdle is among couples? Communication, okay. And they go to you for fucking advice? All right. What's one piece of advice that you'd give to all couples?
I like to tell couples get curious before you get curious.
Oh, shit. Wait, let me repeat that. Tim, you said get curious before you get serious? Furious. Oh, okay. Isn't mine better? What's the key to a happy relationship? What could you suggest? A lot of us are unmarried. This guy doesn't even know anybody here. What? Laughter. Okay. Well, then explain your reaction to that first fucking joke, okay? Because these two are on their way to divorce court. Because did I hear a slight accent?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dude, this is your opportunity to make a friend here tonight. Do you want to guess where she's from?
I'm going to say the accent more.
You need to. Oh, you have a little accent too. Holy shit. I don't think you had that before you were trying to fit in with the married couple. This guy's a fucking swinger trying to the British gentleman? Yeah. Your wife said laughter, and so far I haven't even seen her smile, dude. So, what would you say the secret to a relationship is?
Messing around.
A little side piece action? I get it. All right. And you wonder why your wife isn't laughing at shit. Okay, still nothing from the wife. All right, well. What's that? Dude, I don't know how it works in England, but here in the fucking New World, they had a little chit-chat on the Mayflower, and they were like, when we're at a comedy show, we're going to speak when we're fucking spoken to, all right? What's your occupation, sir?
I paint cars.
You paint cars. Is that your wife? Your ex-wife. Oh, okay. I'm never here to give people advice, but you two aren't doing it right. Yeah, you're not. That's beautiful. You're ex-wife, but you're still friends. Okay, cool. That's incredible. Maybe you'll get back together. Really? Oh, you got back together and then divorced again. Oh, okay. And then... May I ask you a question? Is this like a first date? Or what? Whoa, this is crazy. So, and I think this is perfectly normal. But, so you two were married, you got divorced, you got married again, and now you're just here tonight. What? That's amazing. That's incredible. Paint that on a fucking car, right? When he says he paints cars, he just means he paints over just married on his car. Okay? Where do you work? A physician's office. Okay, cool. Are you a doctor? Oh, okay, cool. Wow. Why wouldn't you just say you're a doctor? You don't want to brag. Oh, okay. Wow. So you consider it a brag. What kind of medicine? Psychological. Oh, shit. Okay, cool. Well, you could have said, because we don't even consider that a doctor, so wouldn't be bragging. How old are you?
20.
Who are you with? Her. All right. We don't see gender, dude, but all right, what? Is that your girlfriend?
Yes.
How old are you?
50 years older than him.
Oh, shizzle. That's crazy. What's it like hooking up with one of your mom's friends? Is that where did you meet your woman friend?
Tinder.
And you set your age limit to the max. That's fucking... What do you do?
Drywall.
Dude, I bet you that drywall isn't very dry. But tell me your girlfriend's name, Mrs. What? I think you two are gonna go the distance. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I think you're gonna be together for the rest of her life. I really do. What do you do? What's your job? You guys are so calm. It's insane. Someone would be like, he's got a chainsaw, he's chasing me, and you're like, all right, ma'am. You know what I mean? You're a little dismissive, to be honest. It'll be the craziest, like, I'm on fire, and you're like, all right, sir, calm down. What's your name? Hope? Okay. Did you say 911? Hope. Like 911, Hope speaking. Good luck. What do you do?
I work in construction.
See, I thought it's macho shit, right? In the office. Okay, wow. Is that your girlfriend?
Yeah, we're kind of off and on, but yeah.
Oh, shit. Sure, she's happy that you announced that. When did you start dating?
4 years ago, yesterday, actually.
4 years ago. Oh, cool. Happy on and off anniversary. What's your name?
Coit.
Coit.
Yes.
Okay. Is that the main problem with the relationship? Is that short for something? Coitus, dog. But you guys are back together now for the show. No. Okay. What's that?
No, she's right.
She's right. Okay. Cool. I know it's hard for you to acknowledge her being right. That's kind of the problem in the relationship. What do? You look like you have a macho job.
I work with kids.
What are you? A teacher? Oh, okay, cool. I was hoping someone would make this sad. Are you a doctor? Yes. Oh, whoa! That's very heroic.
And I'm Canadian.
But you work down here? Okay, yeah, went for the money. Pediatrician? Is that right?
Surgery.
Surgery. And one of the most, it's under comedian, but I feel like best medicine, motherfucker. All right, well, did you propose in a romantic fashion? You're Canadian. Us Canadians are renowned for being romantic and good at oral. And what was the scenario?
I took it to a horse rescue.
You were probably like, he probably can't bring something depressing into the proposal, but you were wrong. Yeah. Yep. The puppy mill was closed. So, who are you here with? Is that your husband?
My new fiance.
Take us through the proposal. I'll set it up. There's manure in the air. How about you, young man? Is this your girlfriend? Okay. Where did you guys meet?
At a river somewhere.
Excuse me? A what?
At a river.
Okay, cool.
It was a bumble date.
Oh, more gibberish. Sir, I'm so sorry. We're at a yiffer?
No, a river.
A liver?
A river.
At a river. Oh, right. So you met at a river when you changed your mind to not murder her. What? Good Lord. It's fucking biblical, I think. What? Were you washing your clothes 400 years ago? What? Where did you guys go on the first date? They went for coffee. They went for pizza.
Motorcycles and shoot a 45.
Just 1 second. Repeat that. Motorcycles and shoot a 45.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. That's fine. I don't judge Republicans. What? I know the election was stolen. Whatever. Wait, whose idea was that? Was it?
I think I suggested it.
Yeah, probably the firearms. Yeah. That is wild. Were you the woman? What's your name?
Miriam.
Miriam. Were you taken back that your date was armed? Was that?
Well, my motorcycle was stolen and I didn't have a gun.
Your motorcycle was stolen and you have a gun. Okay, cool. My demographic is generally special ed teachers and deadheads. But I'll try to make the comedy show great again. What do you do in Toronto, sir?
I'm a musician.
No shit.
Playing Carnegie Hall tomorrow.
Oh shit. That's fucking amazing. You know what? When I started comedy, I'm like, I always want to be the second most successful Canadian in the room. And that's amazing. I do big gigs, you know what I mean? I don't bring them up at other people's shows, but what's your job?
Not that interesting.
What do you do?
I'm a nurse for dogs and cats.
Relax. You're a real motherfucker setting it up like that. You're real. So the vet, you do all the fucking heavy lifting. Okay, let's. All right, we get it. You want him to get reelected, but no, that's. Sir, that's a really noble. That's amazing. Do you do that here in New York?
No.
Oh, okay. What red state do you do it in? What's your name, sir?
Jeff with a G.
Jeff with a G. Okay, cool. I get it. Gaff. Did you go to college?
Yeah, back in Cali. I just moved here for a job.
You moved here for a job. Okay, cool. Wow, it gets more and more dubious. All right, what job?
I'm in pharmaceuticals.
Pharmaceuticals. Oh shit. All right. Dude, that sounds lucrative.
No, man.
Okay.
No apartment. No food.
No food. You're taking my show as an opportunity to beg for food. All right, wow. We're gonna try to get you some soup or something, dude. All right. You just here by yourself?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going through a breakup, man. I hit it this whole show.
I'm going through one too.
What, did she break up with you or starve to death? What happened? How many days in?
It's like 2 months.
2 weeks. Still, that's fresh, dude. I'm 3 days. I'm like, 11 days away from going to a comedy show by myself. That's putting my arm around the chair and calling it baby. You know, that's how. What did you get fired for?
I slept with a colleague's boyfriend.
1 second, okay?
He's now my husband.
Oh, hey, stop saying that, lady. You know what? Let's focus on the terrible thing you did. What? Where were you working?
In Wales.
When people say in the new world, when people say where were you working, they're not asking you what flag was flying above the shop. What was your occupation at the time?
In my hotel.
Perfect location for someone who's, you know what I mean? That's a perfect place to work for someone with no morals. Did she ever find out before I put this clip online that it was you? She found out why? Was she upset? Was she wailing?
What do? You look like an architect. Did you go to college? Oh, art history degree? Art? Okay, wow. It sounds like you went to middle school, dude. All right. Good Lord. Did you go to college, the girlfriend?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah, that's beautiful. What, where did you go to college? What did you study? Musical theater. See, that's where the money is. But won't you decide to have kids, all right? I suggest GoFundMe. All right, so musical theater and arts and crafts. All right, well, yeah, say the full name of the degree, dude. I majored in popsicle sticks, and once she sent me a topless photo, and then she followed up and asked me if I'd to it, to a still photo. What am I, a World War II GI?
Anyone take acid when they were 13? Anyone? Belgium? No? 14. Anyone take LSD? 14 years old. Are there any late bloomers here? No. All right. 15. Anyone take LSD when they were 15? No wonder I'm bombing. All right, well. 17 years old. Come on. Someone. One mildly cool person over here. All right. 17. Do you remember it, sir?
Didn't roll yet.
Ontario?
There you go, boy.
Holy shit. One of me. Do you know Oshawa, where I'm from?
Schwiggity.
Yeah, Schwiggity. Exactly. Schwiggity. Yes. I deserve more respect in this room. Have you ever dated anyone insecure?
I had an ex-wife. Yeah.
You had an ex-wife. Oh, well, let's get into that a little bit later. You must have got married so young because you look like a young man now.
No, we dated for 7 years? 8 years?
7 years, and then still couldn't make it work. I'm just digging your vibe. What's your occupation?
Construction finance bullshit.
Construction finance bullshit. Do you think it's self-esteem problems? Is that what went wrong in your marriage? Did you go to college?
I did.
Where did you go?
Washington State.
What is up with your attitude, dude? He did this. He goes, Washington State. Is it your girlfriend? Is she making you feel bad about yourself, dude? What's going on? God, I wouldn't have wanted to meet you before then. Were you on a fucking ledge? All my friends went to college. They had a little more pride than you, and I could not. I became a model.
He was a model too.
Okay, I'm the show. I can't stress this enough. When he puts together 45 minutes, then definitely he should talk about it. But until then, all right? Yeah, let Daddy talk. All right? I'm this close to hooking up with your ex-wife. All right, so I hear a very intimidating accent. Where are you from?
From
Moscow.
Moscow.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, we've all watched the news. Relax. Yes, if he wasn't so muscular, I would bring it up. But you know what I mean? An assassin in the front. All right. That's beautiful. It's a budding romance. Maybe I'll talk to the woman. Are you also from Moscow? No. Oh, okay. Where are you from?
I'm Persian, from Iran.
Persian from Iran. Okay. Fun couple. All right. You two could really cause some shit globally, honestly. That's anyone who's not in the news. I feel like Wolf Blitzer. Dyslexic. Are you dyslexic? Name a famous dyslexic. Can you name one?
One of the artists.
One of the artists. Yeah. One of the artists. I don't know his name.
I'm better than that.
Are you bad on names? Yeah, you're not great with conversations either. No, I'm just kidding. I know. I think you're thinking of Da Vinci. Yes. The one that chopped to zero. Exactly. Yeah. You're bad at names, but dude, you're nailing this art history thing. A famous dyslexic is Albert Einstein. Colleen, what's your boyfriend's name? I feel like if your name is Edison, your parents must have had really high hopes. Do other members of your family named after inventors?
My brother's name's Albert.
Albert! Cameron just mouthed the words, that's one of the artists. Your beautiful smile. Are you comfortable with another man saying that? Are you? Nice shorts, big guy. What's your occupation?
A market for an environmental company.
Oh, shit.
I work for the EPA.
Oh, just a second. I'm trying to think back if I asked. Where do you work, lady?
EPA.
Okay, I tried a second time to Karen. Nope, doesn't work. All right, well, what do you do, sir?
I run a recruitment agency.
What do you recruit people for?
Space and defense.
Space?
Yeah, aerospace and defense.
Okay, so it's a little misleading when you say you recruit people for space. I was going to nominate Michael and live happily ever after with Emily. But, yeah, dude, I love your girlfriend, man. What's up? Michael, don't be a cuck. Do you have kids? How many kids? We kind of have one. We have Michael around the house. But you're the coolest looking teacher I've ever seen in my life. Not you. Oh, you a teacher too? Okay, you're not as cool as him. Did you go to college? Where'd you go? Think you should have just said the fucking name to a dyslexic or what? Are you seeing anyone? No. What's your type? I'll try to set you up. Women. Yeah, but what do you look for in a woman?
Funny?
Okay, you went from homophobic to kind of flirting with me. All right, well, what about sexting? You're an English teacher. You probably rule at it.
I can't do it.
What if you're lonely and horny? What?
You get fired for that.
Really?
Because you're supposed to be a role model.
Well, I'm a role model, man. Role model for getting laid, dude. All right. I'm not saying take a picture of your, you know what I mean? Your teacher penis. I'm not saying that. Your TPP. What's your name, the special ed teacher? Alexandria. Was that right? Alessandria. Okay, pick one, lady. And then, who's that you're with? Is Matt your boyfriend or something like that? One of your students? He's what? Yeah, we just said that. We said that. I had to take the short bus. It was in hell. Do your kids take the short bus to school?
They live in the neighborhood, so they walk.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of, is it Chernobyl? Why do all these kids, isn't that alarming? There's like a shitload of kids with learning disabilities in one neighborhood? Matt probably donated to a sperm bank like 20 years ago. We are fucking, you do.
I'm retired from the Army.
There's a paratrooper right there. They're on each other's back. What was your position in the Army?
I started in infantry and then went special operations. 20 deployments.
That's a lot. I mean, coming from someone who's done 21, Mel. That is... Where did you guys meet? You onboarded him. That's what she's doing. I was in special ed. Were you in special ed? We don't get a lot of girls in special ed. What was your problem?
My fourth language, and I have dyslexia.
Okay, so you just start the conversation with a bit of a fucking brag, and then you're dyslexic? That's what I am. What are your 4 languages, and I'll tell you mine. Oteri? Yeah, spell to me, lady. Yeah. I don't know what language it is, but it's mean as shit. Do you hear what country she's saying?
No.
Let's fucking invade those guys, man. Honestly. Here comes deployment 21. You go on dates, like dating apps? Okay, cool. A little defensive. What, where did you meet them?
His mom and my mom were best friends from high school.
So you knew each other when you were kids?
Yeah.
Did you have a crush on him?
Yeah, for a really long time.
Well, that's fucking amazing.
Our families did Thanksgiving together.
Really? You really owe the Pilgrims a lot. What's your name, Cal Polly?
Michaela.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem. What?
I like you.
Oh, things have turned around. Well, let me think of the most romantic scenario that I could picture us in. Our parents are sitting around the Thanksgiving table. It gets hotter, the Republicans. And you got kids?
Yeah, 3.
Holy you look so young to be, you know what I mean, to make that many mistakes. What, no, I want kids so bad.
They're my angels.
Cool, dude. Wow, no one wanted you to get all like that.
We're in special needs class.
Oh, yeah, I was in special needs. I hope you know that from my act. You're not just taking a stab in the dark. I'm not going to live and connect with this guy. How do they feel about school?
They're good at writing and reading.
You throw that in my face because I'm dyslexic. All right, yeah, I got it. Your little angels sound a little cocky, if I'm going to be honest.
I was homeschooled, sorry.
But were you really homeschooled?
Teacher at home.
I know what homeschooled is. Yeah. Good God. Is that the most insulting thing anyone's ever done? He goes, it's like having a teacher at home. I'm like, yeah, thanks. Thanks, Teddy. Is that your wife?
I wish.
Oh, How long you guys been together for?
Like a year.
Okay, cool. Wow, you're really making her uncomfortable.
Long distance.
Are you from another country? That's why you want to get married so quickly? Where are you visiting from?
North Carolina.
I love that you said, I said, are you married? And you said, I wish. That's ballsy. You know what I mean? It's something I would do, and I get laid all the time. So that, sometimes in the same state where I am. You go to college, North Carolina?
Yes.
What'd you study? Wow, someone flew you in here on miles, I guess. All right, well. What do you teach?
U.S. history and English.
Quite a historical time we're living in now. Are kids interested in history because they're so, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they are.
Really?
Yeah.
You might go down in the books for someone who's not honest with themselves. What part of history do you find kids most engaged in?
They're really interested in Native American history.
That's fascinating, right? And I feel like it's, you know what I mean? You have till January to teach it. A lot of white subjects coming up. History teacher, what's your name?
Gideon.
Did you change it to that during the chapter on Roman history? What, Gideon, that's the perfect name for a history teacher or a racehorse. That's f***ing... Was he charming on the first date?
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go?
His parents' house.
Oh, okay. So you match on Tinder and then he's like, come over to my parents' place? I've never had quiet sex on a first date, but I would, how old were you guys?
24.
What's his occupation?
In sales. Menus and high-end check presenters.
Just shit that he can steal. All right, well, menus, soap dispensers, pylons, road signs. He, if you're not using that cup when you're done, actually, he'd get, we made some terrible jokes at the expense of... Well, I know he's grounded, but... How old were you when you found out?
2 years ago.
Wow, the school system really let you down. How did you find out as someone
Because
who...
my son.
He told you? He said... A lot of people have kids for different reasons. I don't know. My 6-year-old was reading to me, and... Oh, your son's dyslexic and you noticed that you are too?
Learning through him.
Okay, that's kind of a role reversal, but yeah, why not? Were you surprised when you found out she was dyslexic?
I didn't even know where we were going tonight.
Oh, wow, I think there might be something up with you too, dude. Are you in a relationship?
No.
No, okay. My girlfriend and I, sorry, you might not relate to some of this. Well, what's your type? What do you look for?
I mean, it's her, so...
Wait, you said you weren't with anyone?
I'm not right now.
Oh, you're going through a breakup and you thought you'd bring it up during my show? Is that... Oh, dude, when did you break up?
It's exactly like 1 year and like 10 days.
1 year and 10 days, but you're not. You know what? I'm going to get this, but you guys have been helpful. You're fine with it? That's why you brought it up with a room full of 200 strangers? All right. But maybe someday you guys will get back?
God will, he's counting.
Bring up God a lot. That always gets women wet. Have you gone on dates since her?
I mean, no.
Maybe talk to God about that. You're like, Your Holiness, you invented blue balls, and I've gone through breakups where I'm like, I know exactly, you don't know how long it's been. I count on how many different people I've banged since we broke up, but God is good, dude. What did you propose? 4th of July in between two cars. Our forefathers would be so proud, dude. I've never proposed to anyone, but I guess it's like good to give them a limited areas to get away, right? Were you surprised by? I know you felt trapped at the time, but were you? Danny gets on one knee. You're like, "Are you slashing those tires?" And he's like, "Oh." It's beautiful, and to do it on America's, you know what I mean? Big day. I didn't want to forget the day. You didn't want to forget the day, no. May I ask the wife, were there fireworks that night? Danny, you have a slight, is it a slight accent? Brooklyn, holy shit, yeah. No one cares, lady. All right, well. Sir, are you laughing? Okay. When I walked out, I had a suspicion, something about you, and then you weren't laughing, and I'm like, oh yeah, I was right, he is going to audit me. It's going to happen. Is this your wife? I want to hear about where you proposed between two printers. I want to hear about it. I don't have what it takes to sit up front, dude. You what? I'm talking to him behind you. Yeah. Whole show's not about you, lady. I know. Try to ruin my career and say you're a chick? Well, sir, maybe. Sir, I don't want to confuse anyone, but the guy. What did you say? I didn't hear what you said because your girlfriend got mad at me for no reason. Okay. How long have you been dating your sister? See, we learned a valuable lesson, Whitney. Don't with me ever. No, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for the confusion, but I was talking to your brother. It's okay. You obviously are a female. I could see people being confused about him, but no, you, how do you two know each other, even though we know it's a swim team? How do you guys know each other?
Brothers.
Okay. Well, I hope Santa brings you guys long pants. For, what do you do? What's your occupation? Do you have kids?
No.
You look virile as shit, dude. I can see your nuts. You look,
I'm engineered.
what do you build?
Robots.
Robots that do what?
They work for Walmart.
Fast robots for $9.99. That's, do you go to college, sir? Okay. Why do you think you're better than me? I don't know. What do you study?
Nursing.
To me, that job is like the hardest job. Harder than I am looking at your brother in those short shorts. Harder than... how did you get fired?
I was drunk at work.
What was your job?
I was at Walmart then.
Walmart, yeah. Was it a day shift? Oh, yeah, no, because that would be outrageous to drink during. Were you able to function properly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's called being an alcoholic. What was your position in Walmart?
I unloaded trucks overnight.
How did you get caught? Your boss jumped out of one of the boxes? Undercover boss, dude. What do you do now?
I work at Five Guys.
See, that's where you can booze, dude. Yeah. You pass out, there's 4 other dudes. What did you propose, sir?
This is the one question I did not want you to
The one question. Just tell us the location. So obviously at some point you lost your job, and then... yeah, here we are. Bottomless Caesar salads. You're like, I want you to know I love you enough to spend my life. I don't love you enough to break a 50, but I just want to know, and I'm asking for everybody, what the
were you thinking? Like what? I did not get into comedy to prod an audience member to tell me an unprotected sex story, but let's hear it. Dude, what was the rush? Him? Oh, the boy! Did you know that's where your parents proposed?
I did.
Really? That's worse than finding out you were adopted. I think it's more hurtful. What's your name, Flowers?
Addison.
What's your name when you're not wearing that blouse? No, I'm kidding. All right, I'm joking. What do you do? What's your job?
I'm a glass artist.
Wow, that's interesting. No offense, Google. Is that lucrative?
Yeah, all part of the giver's so scheme.
So it's more than the wardrobe you're overlooking. All right, well. Do you have an Instagram?
Addison Hannah Glass.
Your last name is also a lady's name? Dude, that's rough, man. Addison, my lady. Named after his aunt, I assume? Had the option to change his first and last name, chose not to. I'm gonna guess your middle name. Sheila.
I have one question.
It's a shame this isn't part of the show where I take questions.
Justin Trudeau.
I don't care for the fact that you can project better than I can. And yes, he's our prime minister. But I live in America now.
I'm just saying that, like, from someone who's.
Yeah.
It's not us.
Justin Trudeau is not you guys? I'm not us? What was your question?
Like, with the election coming.
I know, I like the world right now. We're so focused on the Canadian election. And just because I'm in America, I'm a little distracted with the, what you I don't know if you've watched the news in the last 8 years, but I appreciate you even knowing our Prime Minister. What do? You seem so confident and hot. What's your occupation?
So, I'm a bartender.
Oh, okay. That's enough. What do you do? He does something very macho.
I don't know if it's as macho as that.
We all know it's not, but just... What do you do?
I'm a director of operations.
Wait, there's more?
For a cryptocurrency.
Still, you're a criminal, dude. Yeah. Crypto criminal. Crypto, have you ever been to therapy? Court ordered? Yeah. Sir, everyone calls you Crypto, but what's your real name? Crypto David. What's your crypto thing? I'll turn it around, dude. What's it called?
I can't tell you.
That's not shady. What? All right. Let's touch back. I would love for you to do a little promo about your... I want you to have an opportunity to speak before you go to jail. All right, so...
Your wife? Which one?
Either one. The more we speak, I care less. What's your occupation? Yeah.
I work at a sign shop.
Oh, you make signs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's what you should have answered. All right, well, are you friends with the people that you grew up with? Why they would. Take that as a sign. How come you were fired?
I was underage drinking.
And that's frowned upon?
The adult who was serving me fired as well.
It sounds like an episode of Catch a Predator, to be honest.
He was a bus girl position.
Please, okay? Bus person. Has anyone ever got a tattoo covered up? What was the original tattoo?
I was 16.
Okay, no. Because I get it, you were drunk with an old coworker. What,
It was a shooting star. It had a rainbow trail.
Oh, okay. Very political.
Right.
So it was a shooting star with a rainbow, because you guys know sometimes when you're staring up at the sky at night and... Look at that rainbow. Look at that black rainbow. That's my America.
The thing is covered now. Like, I just covered the whole thing.
Whoa, I can't wait to see that. All right, well... Are you with your girlfriend?
My wife.
Okay, everything's a competition with you, dude. Dude, you have so many tattoos.
She did them.
Getting more than I want from you. All right. Have you ever had anything covered up?
I
I got a tattoo for my ex-wife.
Cool. Wow. Way to bring that up and set the vibe. All right. Well. And then you got your new wife to cover it up. Can't wait to see what you do with it next. All right. Well. So, wife, what's your name?
Dixie.
What's your name, sir?
Phil.
Really? Because you also look like a Dixie. All right. Well. What do you do, Phil?
Lawyer.
Yeah, I was going to do that. What's that, Bala?
Corporate.
I just got wet. All right, well, is anyone a therapist? Are you a therapist? What do you specialize in? Same. What, so couples come into you and they're like, hey, you know what I mean? I was at this comedy show and I fell in love with a different Phil. Has that ever, no, do they do it in front of you? That's not a job. That's a hobby. What's the number one common problem among American couples? Yes, right? I have a friend. He's a corporate lawyer. And was Matt charming on the first date?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say. Why wasn't he charming on the first date? What did he do?
It was his friends.
He brought his friends on the first date? I've never thought about bringing my friends on a date. Oh, okay. I should have specifically said, was he charming on the first date? Who's the guy who's on this side?
Father-in-law?
Oh, you're Matt's dad. Matt, how did you propose to Amber?
We're not married.
Oh, you said you were dating for 4 years, and I assumed. But then you said your father-in-law.
Not actually.
Dude, I'm talking to Amber. Yeah, no, just because you ruined the show. What? Amber, but you said your father-in-law, so I assume that meant you were married to Matt, but you're not. Oh, okay, so that's just the way you guilt him into it. All right, well. Is this a double date over there, sir? Does your wife know you go on dates with your cousin? Is that your cousin's boyfriend? The fiance and the cousin? How long should you be with someone before you propose? I'm asking for Mitchell. How long did you wait, sir? The cousin. Okay. What if you're sure about the person? Were you surprised when he finally proposed? I guess so, after 8 years. What was the location?
We were at a golf course.
Oh, they can be very romantic. I'm going to ask this next question, but do not take it the wrong way. What hole? How long ago was the breakup?
About a month ago.
How long were you together for?
About 9 months.
You broke up with her right when she gave birth. He's cold. What's your name, sir? That does not work for me, dude. Edmure? Dude, don't spell to me, okay? I feel like this little guy's name might be Edmure. Is that the kid you abandoned? Siblings? What's her name? Guinevere. You're not giving me that? Ooh. I wasn't going to, but now I'm going to try to sleep with your sister, dude. Yeah. It was the furthest thing on my mind. But now it is my life's mission. How do you guys know each other?
He's my cousin. I don't know them.
Great attitude, dude. Did you go to college? Yes. Where'd you go? Relax, lady. That's a school? Got a great reputation. Cardigan, you look educated as shit. Ever heard of a school named after a dude named Nathan? Have you heard of that? Is that your cousin's name, dude? Were you homeschooled by your cousin? No wonder you don't know anyone. Was it weird calling your kitchen a cafeteria? Was that, does anyone teach special ed? Okay, put your hand down. All right, what? Is that one of your students you're with here tonight? Who's this guy? We got another Nate graduate over here, dude. He hasn't got a single joke. What's your name?
It's Kylie.
It's Kylie? Okay. Do you think your parents wanted a girl?
They did want to.
They did want a girl?
I have 6 brothers.
Oh, okay. Let me go through the names. Shannon. Your whole life, have you ever met a man with your name? Maybe at like a drag show or something like that? Have you ever? What's your name? What a crazy name, eh, Kylie? Yes. The wife, what's your name? Kylie. What a macho name. That's, you work in the oil fields, Kylie? That's crazy. Are you with your girlfriend? She's loving my shit. Who's that lady? Hi, how are you? Are you Anakin's girlfriend? Cool, well, whatever, keep it up. All right. Where did you meet Anakin? I feel like that would be high pressure. How much time do you have to have sex with a person? How much time is each conversation?
Like about a minute.
A minute? I'll close twice.
Where did you guys meet? I'm trying to meet somebody.
It's my sister's best friend.
That's not true? No, it is. Sometimes when people object to things, it means it's not true, but you objected to the truth. You should be in politics. All right, wow. How long have you guys have not been talking to your sister for? How long have you guys... When was the fallout?
Almost a couple months.
I bet when your sister first brought her friend home, assuming that you weren't going to do what you did, you must have been like, whoa, she's so beautiful. You know what I mean? Yeah. And your sister probably in a million years didn't think, you know what I mean, just because she used to trust you. Yeah. What about boundary issues? Maybe, well, I know you don't believe in them, but enjoy Thanksgiving, guys. Hey, girls, how are you two? Who are these men you're with? Oh, perfect. Someone just got turned on. You got all dressed up? You look nice.
Appreciate it.
Oh, when I said that, I didn't realize you were wearing shorts. I didn't know there was a public pool open late. Why are you dressed like that? Who are you here with? Is that your girlfriend?
No, my buddy.
Oh, your buddy? Okay, cool. Who's this lady? Is that your girlfriend, sir?
I don't know why you'd assume that.
Because you're sitting by her, you weirdo. Yeah. That is your girlfriend, isn't it?
You're right.
What's the deal with your boyfriend? He seems fine. Is he freaked out? Because I noticed you've been staring at me since I came on stage. Is that... Did you go to college?
I did.
Oh, okay, cool. Wow, you're both. Your attitudes suck. Where did you go?
Law school.
You went to law school. Okay. That was the name on the thing. All right. What was the name of the law school?
Windsor Law.
Winter Log?
Windsor.
Okay, you're not in court. You don't have to talk to me like that. All right. What type of law do you study?
I don't study, I practice.
Oh, God, you are the worst. All right. Why did you drop out?
I figured I'm better off just working.
Totally, absolutely. Your energy is someone that works really, really hard. What do you do now, sir?
I'm a rough river.
Oh. I don't know what that is, but, oh, you frame the houses. Okay, why? What makes you so rough? I'm asking for one of the single ladies. What? Were you brought up religious?
Kinda, yeah.
What religion?
New church.
New church. This sounds like a Netflix.
We were called.
Yeah, that's what everyone thinks here. Yeah. Did you know Jesus? Right, the person that you brought, the picture you brought to your barber. Did you know? He was also okay. See, he's pointing out more similarities to Jesus in an attempt to start his own cult. Yeah. Are you with your girlfriend? Who do you think's got it? You guys or me? I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. I'm going to, but I wish. Where did you meet this gentleman?
Bumble a year ago.
A Bumble a year ago. Okay. Just doing the math.
We just moved in.
Is this a 2-bedroom apartment? What? Why wouldn't you say that's your girlfriend, dude? You live with her. You guys just don't want to put a label on it?
We might in the future.
Yeah, okay. That's generally what you do. You meet someone, move in, and then get your friend to tell them that you like them. Yeah. What's your occupation?
I'm a medical student.
What do you do, Camille? He's going to be a doctor. That's crazy.
I'm a labor and delivery nurse.
That's such high pressure because someone has a baby, right? Probably people that aren't comfortable enough to call each other boyfriend and girlfriend. Doctor, no commitment over there. And how come you got fired?
For stealing.
Where did you work and what did you steal?
Wagons and grocery store, still the same. A submarine.
Still work there. I'm married to him.
You married to the convict?
No.
What?
Nothing.
What did he say? Come on.
He said, tell me about it.
Oh boy.
They used to blow me in the bathroom there.
Well, I wonder why your wife didn't want you to yell that out. Is that where you got the idea for taking the submarine? Not only are you getting blown in the bathroom, you greedy wanted to steal food afterwards. You're one of the greatest audience members I've ever performed in front of. This is the nicest thing for me to experience at work. Of course, I've never been blown in a Wegmans bathroom before, but what happened to the guy that got a blowjob in Wegmans? Oh, I don't blame him. Where did you guys meet? Okay, so this won't be the most original plot, but let's continue. What was he charming on the first date? Where did you guys go? I never have the balls to take them to another state, but he's like, I know this great restaurant that's too far for us to drive home from afterwards. And you live in Seattle? Whoa, you got the area really blown open on those apps, eh, dude? How long ago was that? Okay. Dude, you always talk on behalf of your girlfriend? Because, why don't you tell us what really happened? Tell us his name. No. All right, so... Never done drugs? Really? You seem so cool. When you meet someone and you're like, there's something wrong with this person, and they're like, oh, I've never had a drink, I've never done drugs. You're like, all right. You're like, I'll get myself prepared for some real boring stories then. Oh, here we go. So your husband, who you haven't brought up all night, your short-term memory is shot. So
my back was out.
Did they help your back?
It helped me sleep.
It helped you tell a fib a couple minutes ago. I think I said, did you ever do drugs? And from what it sounds like, you are addicted. So what's your name? RJ. The mom? When RJ has lots of tattoos. Oh, are you his stepmom? Are you, no? Not often do moms are like, dude, this is going to help you get laid. Do you have tattoos, the mom? The dad, do you have tattoos too? You're the only one without a record, eh? What do? You look like you could be a hockey player. I'm a firefighter. Robert Jr. Is that right?
Ronald James.
Is that named after your dad?
My parents' parents.
I'm going to teach you a little phrase. You're going to blow some minds at the firehouse tomorrow, my friend. Grandparents. Do you have a job?
OnlyFans manager.
That guy clapping, is that the person you manage, this dude? You manage like girls? Depends on if you ever get to manage a girl. That's great, dude. People worry about the future, and I'm like, no. There are tons of online pimps. What about guidance counselors, man?
She's a guidance counselor.
What's the guidance counselor's name?
Kristen, right here.
Kristen? Oh, you her manager or something? Are you? Let me guess, you handle her OnlyFans? How did he propose? What was the location?
Over the phone.
Over the phone? Okay. Sounds like a green card situation to me. Where were you?
In Russia.
In Russia? Oh. Where did you guys meet? What's the chat room called? Well, what a triumph, because sometimes people just marry the wrong person, right? Sometimes it doesn't work out. It's not all a proposal over the phone in Moscow, right? It's not all...
We're divorced.
Wait, you and the Russian lady are divorced?
On purpose.
On purpose. Okay, generally divorce isn't an accident. What do you mean you divorced him on purpose?
We got divorced 7 years ago, and then we had 2 kids.
Then you had 2 kids. Oh, whoa. I thought I was the only dyslexic here tonight. Does anyone teach special ed? Who are you here with tonight?
My husband and my volleyball friend, Chris.
Chris from volleyball? The husband, are you cool with this? I don't. Is that the shadiest scenario I've ever heard of my life? Don't worry about it, dear. We play volleyball together. Do your kids have to take the short bus to school?
I have one, and then the others take a regular size.
Why do they put him on the short bus?
Just because of his disability and
Because of his disability?
the curve.
Curb to curb. Okay, yeah, I totally understand what you mean. The husband, look into the volleyball guy. Honestly, I would. They might be going curb to curb. What do you teach?
Kindergarten students.
Middle-aged kindergarten students? Now, I know that should hurt me, I think. But what do you mean, kindergarten with learning disabilities?
No, it was the staring out the window part.
Do you think them being bored's on them or you? What's your name?
My name is Karen.
Your name is Karen.
Can you believe that? We were all right.
What do you do, dude? You got such a badass look.
I'm a nurse.
Holy you look like you're in corn, man. What's your name?
Eric.
What's something that happens at work and you're like, oh, you don't like that? Are you guys the same age? Eric's a perv. What, how much older are you than her?
12.
12 years. Okay, that's not...
Relax. Relax, you virgin.
Is anyone dyslexic? Whoa, and you were dyslexic and you were able to get through nursing school? Are you a nurse? Because you keep talking about people on the floor. It sounds like you might be a custodian. Are you a nurse? Yeah. Like, just tell her she's a nurse. We need you to operate on this clogged toilet. Does anyone teach special ed? Oh, Jesus Christ. Whoa, that's amazing. You're pumped about it. Yeah, whoa. Oh, okay. Who's this dude with his arm around you?
This is my boyfriend.
Where'd you meet him?
I think maybe he should answer.
Oh, someone should answer quick. I want to do this next bit. That's smart. Are you still neighbors? You guys are like swingers or something, right? Is that... Okay. I'm going to continue. Okay, I don't know why you keep talking to me then, lady. All right. I know why your neighbors want to have with you, because you have amazing energy. Thank you guys for not having during my show. I know.
It's hard not to.
Trust me, I have neighbors. I know what it's like. I live in a building. You'd be busy. Is anyone dyslexic? You're dyslexic, sir? Oh, okay. You raised your hand. So what?
That game is on and I've been watching it.
You're watching a game during the show? Well, why don't you leave? You don't have to, but if you want to watch the game... It's one thing to watch the game, but to announce it to the whole crowd, it's like... People don't think you're a sports fan, they think you're a kid. Yeah, that's... What do you do? You're a professor. No, what do you do?
Retired.
What did you do, just because this is how conversations work? What did you do before you retired?
Federal law enforcement.
Federal cop! How much time can someone do for watching a football game during my show? What? Where did you propose? That's what I need, because you know what I mean? I want to propose someday.
In our office, in our home.
Those can be very romantic.
Dim the screen on your laptop. Baby, come in here.
Bring the ink cartridge. That's beautiful, dude. Often I'm in Staples and I get wet. It's hot. Were you surprised? Surprised by the location, probably, right? You're like, are you going to invoice me for this? What's Dude, that's wild. That's true love when you're in your home office and you're like, I can't. You're like, I just realized I'd pay less taxes if I was married. Can you, baby? Your girlfriend?
Wife.
Dude, wait, you're like 14 years old. How old are you?
24.
Oh, you look fantastic. And you're a follower of the Lord, I'm assuming. And did he propose in a romantic fashion? And was his allowance enough to cover a ring? What was the location of where he proposed? What's the name of the playground? What was it? Abby, where did Jackson propose?
North Avenue Beach.
Is that in the Chicago area? Oh, right, okay, because I suppose he's probably not allowed to stray too far from home. In the plaid shirt? You kidding me? You got all dressed up? You look fantastic. What's that?
I got dressed up for you.
I'm seeing someone, but was he charming on the first date? Okay, well, that sounds reluctant. What's that?
We both rode our bikes.
You both rode your bikes. That's like what Jackson and Abby did on their first date.
You look like a young version of Michael. Did you go to college? Okay. Oh, are you married? Oh shit, I didn't see that coming in a million years. You look so young, or you're so old to dress like that. You look so... How did he propose? How does a roadie propose? Exactly. Yes. Pink Floyd blaring, and don't do that again. That freaked me out. What was going on in there's like a screen, right?
Like all the stars.
All the stars. Whoa, shit. Dude, where else would you see that besides outside? That's, were you surprised? Yeah, okay. I guess, you know what I mean? When you saw him dish out $15 for those tickets, you're like, oh, this is big. Were you at my show last time? Who's this with you with? Your new boyfriend? You didn't have a boyfriend last year. I don't want to tell him how I knew that you didn't have a boyfriend, but let's just say it's amazing to see you again. I remember you had such a beautiful name. Archana, yeah. Where did you meet your boyfriend?
We met on Bumble.
How long ago?
We had actually had our second date when I...
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know why you're still here, dude. I can't believe you f***ing brought one to my show. All right, babe. I wish you the best.
I've already had the best.
You look like you have a macho job. What do you do, dude? An event planner, okay. From my performance in kindergarten, they're like, he could be an event planner. Then they discovered in the first grade I couldn't read, right? And they're like, he could still be an event planner. Where did you guys meet? Have you ever been on Hinge, dude? No. Do they have a dating app for drummers? No? Was Alex charming on the first night? Oh, cool. I was hoping you'd talk shit about him. Take me through it. You're talking to him, he's blowing up balloons. Right? That's your job, dude. That's what you chose to do with your life. Why wasn't he charming on the first date? So you guys started dating when he was 12? Why, Alex did such a great job with all the... This is how great Alex is decorating events. He knows I'm dyslexic. He knows all the stuff. So he's like, let's get some fucking books. And it was... Is that your boyfriend that you're with?
I'm a woman.
What's that?
I'm a woman.
Yeah, the dude you're with. Is that...
That's my husband.
Oh, okay. Cool. You're great at answering questions. I knew you were... I don't see gender, Seattle, but I... Did you think I didn't think you were a woman? Oh, no, I knew you were a woman. Okay, good, cool. Wow, thank you for trying to fucking derail my career. All right, well, I'm like, I like your vest. She's like, I'm a woman. I'm like, all right. No one didn't think you were a woman till you said that. Now everyone's suspicious. All right. It was such an odd reaction. You were so confrontational.
We didn't meet on the internet.
You didn't meet on the internet? Okay. Have we already talked about where did you guys meet?
We didn't talk about that.
Okay. What, you really are a woman. What, Jesus Christ. What's your name? Do you mind me asking?
I don't mind. It's May.
May, what do you do?
I'm a recruiter.
For the military or for other companies?
company.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for your service. What does your boyfriend do?
I don't have a boyfriend.
You don't have a boyfriend? Whoa, I found out a crazy way. May, were you brought up religious?
Sort of.
What religion?
Catholic. It was a Lebanese church, so everything was in Arabic and I didn't understand.
Oh,
so
you're Lebanese?
Yeah.
I thought I was the only Lebanese person here tonight. That is crazy. I'm from Lebanon. Going home for Christmas, actually. Yeah. I fly out tomorrow from SeaTac direct to our major airport. May, are you from Seattle?
No, San Francisco.
I was born in San Francisco.
We broke up over the telephone, and to end the show, I would love to read a transcript of that final conversation. Would you mind coming up and reading the part of my ex-girlfriend? Is that okay? Do you mind? Thank you very much. Do you mind standing over here? What was your name again? I know I learned it and I have trouble with it because it's such a unique name. Eloise. Okay, cool. And that is your husband, David, right? Still? Thank you, Eloise. Do you mind just coming over a little bit? What's your occupation? You seem quite confident.
I'm an operations manager.
Operation manager? Are you serious? That's always been a passion of mine. This is why. Can I tell you why I'm so taken back? I love operational managing so much. It's dawning on me here. I'm like, I always just thought it was a hobby because it's such. I love it. You don't like it? Oh, really? Well, you're about to try stand-up for the first time, so. Okay, so Eloisa, right? Is that close? What is it? No, what is it? Eloise. In the transcript, Eloise is playing Sarah, and guys, I call her Sarah out of respect because that's what her parents called her, all right? So just... Eloise, you have the first line. Are you ready? Okay, here we go.
I think we should break up.
That was great. I forgot one thing. When you break up with someone, people are always like, who broke up with who? Grow up. It doesn't matter who broke up with who. Do you mind doing the first line again? Oh, here we go.
I think we should break up.
That was amazing. This is me. Sorry, I didn't hear that last thing. The phone cut out. But I think we should break up. Eloisa, this is your whole monologue. Are you ready? Here we go.
This is so hard. You're such a great guy, and I love that you still live with your parents. I can't believe I'm not going to get the chance to make love to you tonight. That is something that I highly recommend to any single woman. Or even to someone who's in a relationship.
Thank you for improvising that thing at the end. So, okay, this is me. Sorry, the phone cut out again. What was that last part?
I was just saying that in a perfect world, every woman on the planet would get a chance to experience the forbidden pleasure that only you can provide.
True dat. All right, babe, I wish you the best.
I've already had the best.
You ready? Yeah. Okay.
I'll always love you, Donkey Hammer.
Eloisa, everybody, please a round of applause. This is your girlfriend?
It's my best friend.
I have a lot of female friends that I have closed with multiple times, but I don't have Just a platonic female friend.
You gotta have a lot of problems, and you gotta have a person that's there for you all the time.
Okay, this is more than I wanted. I didn't anticipate you were going to pitch a Hallmark movie. So, are you in a relationship?
I'm single.
Did I hear a slight accent?
I'm Russian.
So that would probably be the source of the accent, dude. You look so surprised. You're like, I don't know what it could be. I'm brainstorming here myself. When you're in a relationship, did you ever have boundary issues? I know it's kind of a taboo to ask a Russian that, but what do you look for in a woman?
Emotional intelligence.
Whoa, you are really trying to bang your friend, eh? Emotional intelligence. Yeah, I've never typed that in a hub, dude. Who's this lady? Wrong, dude. That's our girlfriend, man. Yeah. What's your name, the girlfriend? Oh my God, that is beautiful. What's your name, dude? I don't care for it. What, Charmaine, where did you meet Miles? Cool. Well, if you ever want a different caliber man, then, you know what I mean? I'll be at the gym. Miles is handsome. Was he charming on the first date? Okay. Big spender, Miles.
Someone's not making that Costco money.
Okay.
And then what?
Packed lunch, I assume. How did it conclude? Okay, cool. And that's where I was waiting.
You two guys know each other.
You work at Costco, stocking the big items? Okay, cool. Well, we really think we're something, don't we? All right. Have you ever dated anyone who works at Costco? To me, that would be hot. Those big cans of beans, dude. Yeah? You've had with a Costco employee and then had to go back to work? Was she like, not everything's big in Costco? Yeah. The friend, the second Costco guy? What's your job title at Costco? Everyone wants to know, man. What do you do? Break the little change rolls? What? I've never seen a cashier with an assistant. I think you bag groceries, dude, and you're not being honest with yourself. Yeah. Oh, I'm a cashier apprentice. Yeah. Steve, what do you do? You look, and I mean this as a compliment, but you look like a Crocodile Dundee impersonator.
Project manager.
Project manager? Okay. What project are you working on besides swelling up your liver right now? What, are you Steve's friend?
Yeah.
Does he always speak in that manner?
Yeah.
Whoa. Who are you, sir? How are you?
Steve's friend.
You joking? You're friends with Steve?
Yeah, I know Steve.
Is he always like that?
Yes.
Whoa. Okay. Where did you meet Steve?
College.
Steve went to fucking college? What does your boyfriend do?
He is a startup founder.
So you are supporting him now, and I'll be Shark Tank.
Okay.
And you be your deadbeat boyfriend. What's the company?
It collects 311 data for cyclists so that
Wait,
roads...
We're going to go to commercial. Yeah. We're going to commercial. Take it away, dude. How long have you been with this guy?
7.5 years.
Okay. Are you guys engaged or something?
We're married.
That happened quick. What, you've been calling him your boyfriend the whole time.
I haven't argued with you.
Then you're certainly not my girlfriend. You came to the show by yourself, sir? What's your occupation? Helping animals or... Yeah. I go helping animals, he goes... And you wonder why you're by yourself, dude. All right, well, no. I'm kidding. He helps them. You're a veterinarian? I just got wet. Have you ever... What do you do? Have we discussed that, sir? He's also a data analyst. And he's also here by himself.
Put that on a spreadsheet.
Who's this lady? Yeah? Okay, well. Sometimes with my friends, I close. So, that's just the thing. I throw that in. We could be friends. How do you know this fella?
I've known him since like the 4th grade.
Cool. Well, we are taking our sweet time, aren't we? Are you seeing someone else? So cool. Yeah, same with me. What do you look for? Oh. Were you in the military? Yeah, nor was I. All right, well. I wasn't in the military per se. Have you dated someone in the military before? Whoa, it sounds like someone really gets around base. Well,
What's my hesitation to have kids? Great question. I would say it's that I have a nephew, and I love my nephew so much that I'm hesitant that I may have kids, and then they won't measure up to Marty. And yeah, I said that to my ex-girlfriend. She goes, that's ridiculous. She goes, that's like never getting married because you're afraid you meet someone better. And I'm like, I'm glad you understand. Where did you guys meet?
Dating her last husband's sister.
I would have probably said her first husband because last husband makes it sound like she's had like a lot of husbands. So she was married to a fella. You were dating his sister.
Correct.
And then so you're at some type of family orgy. And see, I love these stories because that's true love, because that sounds like a quagmire. And you were like, oh my God, she's beautiful. I don't think anyone could pull this off, but let's give it a go.
We met up years after.
So you had broken up with a sister.
Yep.
You were done with your last husband. And I bet you had thought about her that whole time.
A little bit.
Because that's only 2 years. I know I'm going to be thinking about her till 2026. Possibly someone could ask me how we met, and I could say, well, she was with her last husband. Yeah.